Howdy everybody, Cowboy Jake here guys, just going and looking through the camera with you guys real slowly across Honey Hill and seeing how much this place has changed in just a very short amount of time. It's been a lot of work. It has been a lot of work to get here, y'all. Now I know we can scan around and we can see a tarp on the ground over there, and we can see a burn pile. And we can see a toilet in the front yard and some wood stacked up and a diesel can on the front patio. A trailer parked on there with an auger leaned up on it and a bunch of junk underneath the carport. We could look at that stuff, or we could focus on how beautiful this place is coming out to be. And we can focus on how much work we've done to get it here and how much work still has to be done to get it finished. And I'm proud of this place. I am so proud of this place, y'all. I really am. Thank you, Miss Monica Knight. Thank you. She says, I see progress. And that's what you got to realize, y'all, is to see progress, you're going to see it. You know, you ever hear that saying it's going to get worse before it gets better? Well, that's exactly what I'm living right now. That is exactly what I'm living right now, y'all. We had to see this place get a lot worse. You know, we had to destroy this place pretty much. We had to destroy it. We had to rip out everything in this house. Over here. I mean, I guess we destroyed too much. We actually just built a fence around it. But this side, we set it all on fire and literally set a blaze of destruction through here. And then for a while, we had to look at it all black and charred and burnt. It was ugly. There were a lot of times where I thought about giving up. There were times when I wished that doggone... I'll tell you honestly, because it didn't happen. And it wouldn't have been insurance fraud because I was trying to stop it. But there was a point when this fire was out of control that I was just kind of wishing for it to venture over here and get rid of this house. Might would have saved us a lot of issues. It would have looked horrible to the insurance company. It would have looked awful to the insurance company. Let's see. They bought this house. They did a controlled burn, and next thing you know, their house is a blaze of glory, and they're standing here with their hands out expecting an insurance check. Wouldn't that be the dream come true? Doggone it, wouldn't that have been a dream come true? Sheesh. What? I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, there was a point in time when the fire got up to this fence. And and Uriel was yelling at me, your house. I said, screw that house. These woods are burning. I told him straight up, screw it. Let it burn. The woods are burning, and that's way worse. We're gonna have to deal with the fire department if we burn down the woods. Who cares if the house is burning, because they've still got a long way to go to them woods. Might save us some money and some health concerns. Longhorn Lester's, guys. Longhorn Lester's has joined the live. He is in the chat. And usually that means something, y'all. Usually that means he's going to do something. He's going to do something to me. He's going to embarrass me. And I do have a question for him since he's here. I would like to ask him. personally. What did you say about pickle juice? What did you say? What did you tell people about pickles, about me eating pickles and pickle juice and not drinking pickle juice? What happened with the pickles? Because it wasn't just one person. At first, listen. At first, somebody told me don't drink the pickle juice. And it was only one person. And I was like, what the heck is this person talking about pickles for? What are they talking about pickles for? How they know I gotta deal with pickles, you know? And then, I'm getting poopy pants. Yes. Now that we all know, I love pickles. Sheesh, I can eat a whole jar of pickles. I tell you what, I can eat a whole jar of pickles. And guys, I don't know, being a content creator is a workout. Because I noticed here lately, my arm gets exhausted holding it out here. And I gotta switch arms. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm just getting old. But yeah, I love pickles. And I can eat a bunch of them. I can eat a bunch of pickles. And I can probably drink the whole jar of pickle juice. But after that, just get out of my way. That's all I got to say about that. Just get out of my way. Get out of the bathroom and get out of my way. Okay, I thank God every day that I'm not lactose intolerant. But at the same time, I love pickles, and I got the same issue. So I don't know. And you know what's really bad? You know what's really bad is I can admit this to y'all because y'all know. I mean, y'all aren't blind. Y'all see every time I got a drink in my hand, it's a Red Bull or a Coke. But also every time you see me, I'm outside and I'm doing something. I'm sweating and I'm working. I'm doing something, right? Doing something active. And so whenever you mix those two things, it's really not good. It's really not good. And so your body, your muscles will start cramping. And I'm sorry if the picture's not clear. It's probably not going to be here until we get Wi-Fi or something one day. But you know, once you sweat and you're not hydrating yourself with water or, you know, something with electrolytes, you know, Gatorade or whatever, you know, how do your muscles start to cramp? If you stop being active, like the second you sit down on the couch and relax, your muscles are like, nope. And probably about twice a week, and I'm not making this up, I'm not exaggerating, probably about twice a week, I have to crawl to the refrigerator, like literally because I can't stand or Honey has to go get the pickles for me. And literally I have to just open the jar and just start drinking. I just got to start drinking pickle juice until my cramps go away. Pickle juice is very, very, very good for cramps. If you didn't know that, pickle juice is very good for cramps. Crawl to the what? I said crawl to the fridge. Crawl to the fridge? Is that not what y'all call it? Do y'all not call it a fridge? A refrigerator? Do y'all call it a refrigerator? My whole life I've called it a fridge. Is that not a normal thing? Is that not normal, y'all? Did I just learn something that's weird that I didn't even know was weird, calling it a fridge? TT on duty. What do you call it? Maybe maybe it's my accent. The fridge. We went over there to the fridge. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So now you know, I got a problem with pickles. I got a problem with pickles. There you go. Listen, y'all, I want to talk about Malachi for a moment. I need to talk about Malachi for a moment. And I don't know how. I don't know how to talk about him, and I want to tell y'all what kind of bird he is. Listen to me for a moment, y'all. I've got to tell you this. This is important stuff. This is important stuff, and I'm going to try my darndest not to get myself in trouble. But does everybody know Malachi? Version of a duck. Okay, but here's the thing. Miss Noetic says that's a cormorant. But no, ma'am, it's not. And I want to tell you, I promise you it's not. It's not. I want to tell y'all the name of this bird. But I'm so scared to say it. I'm so scared to say it because, now listen, I've already made a video about this and I'm going to be posting it when I leave here today because y'all ain't going to see everything I'm doing. But this bird is called a... Oh, no, I'm not even gonna say it, guys. You might just have to wait until my video. See, Miss Tracy, I think, knows. Miss Tracy, I think, knows what it's called. And she's saying, don't say it. Don't say it. Miss Frankie says, it's all right, you can say it. No, no. No. I refuse to say it. Miss Jennifer is not a freaking seagull. No, y'all. I can't even spell it, Miss Kathy. That's a problem. It starts with, okay, so it's like A-N-I-N-A-G-A-H. Okay, so if you want to type that in on Google or something and like type that in and then bird, and then you'll see how to actually spell it, because I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell it. But I'm counting on somebody, anybody, please. Miss Jennifer said, sorry, little one. Okay, Miss Monica, you got it. Okay, Miss Monica, so here's the problem. Thank you for finding the bird. But come on, I'm not saying that. I refuse. You guys can be all proper and you can say whatever you want, but here's the deal. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say it. And I'm not going to even try, because that just seems like, doesn't that seem dangerous? Doesn't that seem dangerous to try to say that? See, now I see why you wouldn't. Yeah. That's a dangerous bird. That's a dangerous bird. That bird is trying to ruin my life, my career, my reputation. He's trying to ruin a lot. And I'm not saying it. Okay, I refuse. Yes, Miss Shaylin, we're going to start calling him the N-word bird. The N-word bird, the naughty bird. He's the naughty bird. Yeah, so that's my guy Malachi over there, guys. That's what he goes by. That's science. Blame the scientist. Do not blame the cowboy, okay? Blame the scientist. Do not blame the cowboy. That's just what he is. And that's what he is. And I just, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't know how to say it. And I'm not going to, I don't know how to say it. And I'm not going to ruin myself, because people will take like a screen recording, you know, of me. This is the way it would go. I'm serious. I'm serious. This is the way it would go. Lester, no! He said as long as you put an A on the end of it, then it's all good. As long See, no, I don't think it works that way. I don't think that's how it works, and I'm just not going to get myself in this sort of trouble. I'm not going to let this bird get me into any sort of trouble with his name, because I'm going to mispronounce it. Somebody is going to screen record me saying that and say, this is how Cowboy Jake feels about people. Cowboy Jake judges people by the color of their skin. Listen to him say this awful word. Why would he say this awful word? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that, guys. So that is our naughty bird. That is our naughty bird. And that's all, guys. Guys, I'm going to end it here. I got a couple rolls of hay to put out for these guys. I got some sheetrock to unload. I got some insulation to install, and only probably about 45 minutes to an hour worth of daylight, and I refuse to be here with Mr. Frank in the dark. I refuse! That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day.